Hey Virgo, I hope you're doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. This is for the next 72 hours. So we're going to do a water reading and then we're going to do a tarot reading. So they're going to, they're working together. They're not two separate readings, just two different tools, right? So it's called Prophecies. And the next round of 72-hour readings, I'm going to do flame forecast, which is where I'm going to read with the candle flame. That's going to be really cool. I just wanted to do something different and change it up. So I hope y'all like this. Virgo, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, Virgo. I'm going to drop some ink into this cauldron, see what comes up for you, and then we'll get into the tarot, okay? Virgo, I do have personals open right now. I have a deal going on. It's a same-day read. It is a 3-question video reading. It's $33.33. You obviously, same-day reading. You'll get it within 24 hours. But, Virgo, there are limited spots, okay? So if you are interested, details are down below. We're going to go ahead and begin here. I'm going to start with the Prophecies. See what we got coming through for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Okay. See what's coming through here. All right, Virgo. I feel like there have been a lot of blurred lines. The waters have been muddied. This could be in a workplace situation, could be like a family matter here. I feel like for some of you there's something to do with documents where something is too vague, like it could go either way. Something could be twisted. Don't worry about this though. I feel like you don't need to worry about this because I do think that it's being made clear. I do think that for some of you, if this has to do with an inheritance thing, I feel like for somebody, it might be the person you're working with here. Maybe you're needing like a different team. Getting the letter K here. The letter K. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you might have a son who's going to do really, really well. You might be concerned about somebody going to school here, Virgo. So there's something about that, like if your son is going off to college, for example. It's not to say like if you have a daughter, she's not going to do well. I feel like there's something about this here where somebody's been significantly concerned about like a son, like an older son, it feels, entering a new chapter. It feels like a more independent chapter, I guess you could say here, Virgo. I do think for some of you there have been some mixed signals in this situation. You got some Sagittarius energy here. It doesn't necessarily have to mean it's a Sagittarius. I just feel like there's been this confined space and there's this energy of expansion. And it's allowing for blurred lines to fade, I guess you could say. Blurred lines are fading, and it feels like truth is crystallizing here. You're able to see something much more clearly, all right? Some of you may end up starting a business here, not necessarily in the next 72 hours, but I feel like you're coming up with an idea here that is golden, okay? Let's see what we got going on here for you, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, Virgo, for the next 72 hours. What energies are coming through? What energies are coming through for Virgo for the next 72 hours? Someone wants you to know that they're okay. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but somebody's wanting you to know that like you're good, like the two of you are good, it's fine, they're okay. I'm not sure why they're not coming forward with that. Like I feel like somebody's wanting you to know they're not angry with you or holding a grudge for something. I don't know why that's coming through, but Queen of Swords is your starting card here. This is Libra energy. I feel like you're embracing truth at this time. You can see the Queen of Swords, the way she's sitting. She's put a lot behind her, and I feel like there's something here that you're wanting to put in the past, and I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. You're turning your back on something, and that could be what that energy is with the truth crystallizing. A decision is final. I feel like you're making a final decision here. You're welcoming in a new path. A lot of you are walking away from something that's been stuck for too long. You're like, this is really just not going to move. Some of you, it might involve a Libra or a Pisces, but 8 of Cups is here. A lot has been missing from this situation. You can see the cup missing there in that stack. Even though it's neatly stacked, there's something here that you couldn't bring to that situation. Another person had to bring it in order to make it whole, and they just weren't bringing it, right? And that's what caused it to stay stuck. That's why the Hangman is here. and the crown, you can see the crown lit up here in the Hangman, right, around his head. So this can talk about tuning into a higher perspective. So it's like there's been a pause on something, and I feel like Spirit did this so that way you would be able to take things in around you in the situation. Things don't need to be moving so quickly, because then you're not going to be able to process what's truly happening here. So, you know, have you ever been in a situation or been around someone and you haven't really seen them clearly until you've taken proper space? I feel like it's giving me that kind of energy here, where you're seeing a situation much more clearly for what it is after you've been out of it or away from it for some time. You know, it's almost giving me that vibe where you leave your house for a while and then you come back and you suddenly are hit with like what it smells like. You know what I mean? So it's weird. It's giving me that vibe. Or someone else, like you're going into your grandma's house and you're like, oh, apple cinnamon. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting here from this. It just feels like there's a reminder. You know, I feel like you needed a break from something in order to either learn the truth or appreciate it or gain clarity about what the next step is in that situation here, Virgo. Let's see what else we've got. I feel like there's news coming in from a professional, whether it be a doctor, a realtor, you know, a loan provider. I feel like there is news coming in from a professional that you have been waiting on. Let's see what else we've got. I feel like that could be coming over the next 72 hours. What else is coming through for Virgo? 9 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, there's this energy of independence. I don't know why a child keeps coming through. I feel like some of you, like you could be a parent and a child might be gaining a new sense of independence. I feel like this person's going to do really well. I also feel like there could be something going on with an inheritance for someone here. But this 9 of Pentacles energy overall, I do think that on a general level, this is about stability. This is about truth crystallizing. This is about you gaining more clarity. Where the waters have been kind of muddied by other things, other people. I think that you're finally seeing clearly after some time here. And once you make this decision and you start looking forward and there's no going here, going there, like running yourself dizzy, you know, I feel like there is a lot of stability and security that comes in. Maybe with this 9 of Pentacles energy, there's actually some good news about work, money, or business for you here, Virgo. Let's see what else we've got. What else do we have coming through for Virgo for the next 72 hours? 5 of Wands. Chaos, conflict, competition, strife. This is nothing to you. That's literally what I got here, Virgo. This is nothing. It means nothing to you. I don't know why somebody's coming at you in this manner. This is someone that I feel you've walked away from, or they walked away from you, and they're kind of challenging you in a sense here. And I do think for some of you, you're like, this matters none to me at this point. Yeah, I'm wondering if for some there's a person that's coming through maybe trying to apologize and you're like, wow, you moved so slowly that I like completely forgot about your existence. You know, like that's the energy that I get here. And it's like, no worries, no hard feelings. That's the energy that I feel a lot of you in here towards this individual. Man, yeah, some of you, this seems like somebody you could have communicated with years and years ago, Virgo. So I don't know why they're coming through in this way. Let's see. I feel like they're really overestimating their importance in your life at this point. They may be feeling like you're still hung up on this. Let's see what else we've got for Virgo. Some of you, that's a Leo. 4 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're at peace here. I really do, Virgo. I feel like something is easing your worries over the next 72 hours. This often comes through as a card of gratitude as well. So I feel like some of you are realizing that you've been spared in a situation. You've been saved in a situation. Like if an ending happened, if like a connection or a job was removed from your path, you're realizing, oh wow, that wasn't meant for me. I was actually saved in that situation. 4 of Wands is showing up underneath this. This is laying down new roots. Happy home, happy family energy, but another level of commitment that I feel you moving into, and you're like, you're gaining this sense of clarity. You can see him resting on this sword of truth. And I feel like a lot of you are realizing, wow, if that didn't happen, if that conflict didn't take place the way that it did, then I wouldn't be where I am getting this blessing. So I feel a lot of clarity and gratitude over the next 72 hours. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. Virgo, I hope that this was helpful. Don't forget that I am reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, so you are more than welcome to watch out for your other signs, Virgo. You could also check out that deal that I have. Like I said, it is a same-day reading. It is a 3-question video reading. It is $33.33. You get it within 24 hours. Spots are limited, okay? So if you're interested, go ahead and grab that. Details are down below, but if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.